Annyeonghaseyo, welcome to Namu K-Waves. Fans are starting to notice something strange about Han So-hee and Ryu Yeol, and the more they look, the more questions they have. From unexpected timing to subtle silence, could there be something they are not telling us? What if everything you think you know is only half the story? Fans across the internet have been connecting dots between Han So-hee and Ryu Yeol, and what they are discovering is making people question everything, from unexpected timing to subtle silence to moments that seem just a little too coincidental. Some believe this is just a misunderstanding, but others are asking a much bigger question. Are they hiding something? And if they are, why? Stay with me, because the more you see, the harder it becomes to ignore. It did not start with a confession. It started with a moment, a small shift that most people would have ignored, but fans never miss anything. When the names Han So-hee and Ryu Yeol started appearing together, people thought it was just another random connection. But then it kept happening. Mentions, timing, online buzz, and suddenly what looked like nothing started feeling like something. This is where things get interesting. Fans began looking back, trying to understand when this all really started. And that is when they noticed something strange. The timing did not feel random. Everything seemed to line up in a way that left people confused. Some events felt too close. Some moments felt too connected. And when you put everything together, it created a story that no one could ignore. But here's the thing. Timelines can be misleading, or they can reveal what words do not. This is where the internet did what it does best: observe, analyze, and question everything. Fans started pointing out details that most people would miss. The way certain things were handled, the way some moments felt unusually quiet, and the way attention seemed to shift at just the right time. None of these things prove anything, but to fans, they meant something. And when thousands of people start seeing the same pattern, it becomes hard to ignore. This is when everything changed. The internet was no longer just watching, it was reacting. Some people defended them, saying there was nothing going on. Others were not so sure. They believed there was more to the story, and that maybe, just maybe, something was being kept private. The comments, the debates, the theories, everything started spreading fast because people were not just watching a story, they were trying to solve it. And then something even more powerful happened: silence. No clear answers, no full explanation, just enough information to calm things down, but not enough to close the story. And this is where everything becomes even more interesting, because sometimes what is not said speaks louder than what is. Fans started asking, if there is nothing to hide, why does it still feel unclear? Let us be clear, there are two very different ways to see this. One side believes this is all just coincidence. Two people, two careers, two separate lives, and the internet is simply connecting dots that don't exist. But the other side believes something else. They think there's a story that hasn't been fully told, not necessarily something wrong, but something private. And that is why this situation has become so fascinating. This is not the first time fans have speculated about celebrities, but this one feels different. Why? Because it's not built on one big moment, it's built on many small ones, and sometimes small details create the biggest questions. So what is really going on? Is this just a series of coincidences, or is there a side of this story that hasn't been shared? The truth is, we don't know. And that's exactly why people can't stop talking about it. So now we come back to the question, are Han So-hee and Ryu Yeol hiding something? Or is this just a story created by observation, timing, and curiosity? One thing is clear, the interest is not going away anytime soon. Because as long as there are questions, people will keep looking for answers. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you believe there is something more to this story, or do you think the internet is just overthinking everything? But there's another layer that many people don't think about: public image. In the world of K-drama, image is everything. For stars like Han So-hee and Ryu Jan-yeol, every move is watched, every word is analyzed, every silence is questioned. And because of that, not everything can be shared freely. Sometimes privacy isn't about hiding something wrong, it's about protecting something personal. And this is where things become even more complicated. What we see online is not always the full story. Fans see moments, clips, photos, interactions, but they don't see everything. And yet, those small pieces can create very big narratives. Sometimes, people connect dots that were never meant to be connected. But other times, those connections feel just a little too perfect to ignore. And that is exactly why this situation continues to grow. This isn't just about two celebrities, it's about emotions. Fans invest time, energy, and feelings into the people they admire. So when something feels unclear, they want answers. Not because they're trying to invade privacy, but because they feel connected to the story. And when that connection meets uncertainty, it creates curiosity that doesn't go away. Once a story starts online, it doesn't disappear. It evolves. New theories appear, old details resurface, and people continue to build on what they already believe. For Han So-hee and Ryu Jan-yeol, this means that even the smallest action can spark new discussions. A post, a look, a timing difference. Anything can become a new clue in the eyes of the internet. Here's the real question that many people don't ask. Do public figures owe explanations for everything, or do they have the right to keep certain things private? This is where opinions begin to divide. Some people believe that fans deserve clarity. Others believe personal life should remain private. And somewhere in between is where this story sits. Comment your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Like and share for other K-drama lovers to drop their opinions.